Hello, 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 and welcome to Beverly's Kitchen. My name is Beverly Lucas, and I am the host of For the Love of Cooking Fridays. What do I do on Fridays? I try to show you how to make a meal or a dish at home that is better than the restaurant. Now, I know today is Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, and everybody has leftovers, and I could have made something with the leftovers, but what I wanted when I woke up this morning was some deviled eggs. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make those eggs, and I'm also going to go ahead and make the video to show you how easy it is to make deviled eggs. I love deviled eggs. So what do I have here? I have just 3 fresh eggs. I have a half a teaspoon of onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper. Those are my seasonings. I have about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. You can use the regular yellow mustard, but I like Dijon. I have about a tablespoon of relish. Also, the ingredients is Duke's mayonnaise. I love Duke's. I don't use Miracle Whip. I don't do any of that. I just use Duke's. And then to garnish and also to add to the taste, I have some smoked paprika. Okay, so in this pot, I am going to put my eggs. As you can see, my water is already boiling. I actually had turned it off. Let me turn it back on. And because the water is hot, I'm not going to put them in with my hands, but I'm going to use this little gadget here. Going to place them in there. I am setting my timer for 13 minutes. After they cook, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off the heat, and I'm just going to place the top on there for about another 5 to 10 minutes. Now, this next step is a very important step. What I have here is I have a bowl full of, can't see it, but ice water. So I let the eggs sit for about 10 minutes after boiling, and now I'm just going to put them into the ice water for about 10 minutes, and that's going to make it easier for me. Well, it's going to stop the cooking process. That's one thing. And it's going to make it easier for me to peel the eggs. Okay, so my eggs are done. And they've been in the cold water. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to crack it, and I'm going to roll it. And they should be easy to peel. Just like that. I love deviled eggs. Ever since I was a young child, and one day I finally decided I could make those myself. I don't eat everybody's deviled eggs, just like I don't eat everybody's food. But this is a nice appetizer for a party. I actually had intended to make these for Thanksgiving on yesterday, and I made so much food, it just slipped my mind. But if you have to take a dish somewhere, you know, the eggs go a long way because we cut them in half. And we're going to stuff them, of course, with the yolks. All right, going to wash these off. Okay, so I have washed off the eggs, and I have also cut them in half. And as you can see, it's perfect. That's exactly how you want your egg to look. Please don't be distracted by that lighting behind me. I don't know what's going on that I cannot get rid of the light shining down like that. But I guess if you want anything shining down on you, you want light to shine down on you. So now what we do is we just take the yolks out very carefully, putting them in a bowl. And you can see that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mash them with a fork. And I'm going to add my other ingredients. Now, the first thing I'm going to add is my garlic powder. I don't think I'm going to use it all. So that's probably about 1/4 teaspoon, only because I only have 3 eggs here. I'm going to take my onion powder. Same thing. I'm going to just use a little bit of salt there. I'm going to mix all that in. Mashed it up. till it looks like this. Now I'm going to add my mayonnaise. I'm going to start with just a little. It's maybe like a teaspoon, and see what the consistency will be. Okay, that's looking good. I'm going to add my Dijon mustard. Again, this was a tablespoon, but I'm probably using half a tablespoon. You can see it coming together. Some like it smooth, some like it chunky. And that's what it looks like after that step. Now I'm going to add my sweet relish. And that's all she wrote. That is the recipe. So now what I want to do is I want to taste it to see if it needs anything else. Ooh, it's tangy. I'm going to use some more mayonnaise. I want the texture a little bit smoother. Taste again. It is so tangy. It's tangy because of the Dijon mustard. It gives it an extra kick. I know some of y'all gonna get mad at me, but I am also going to use just a dash of sugar. About that much. If you watch me, if you follow any of my videos, you know that I put sugar in almost everything. I get that from my mother, although she never let me in the kitchen. I was always watching. Now I can do this two ways when I fill the egg yolks. I can just fill it with a spoon, or sometimes I put the mixture in a pastry bag. So if I'm having guests and I'm making it for guests, then that's what I would do. But because I'm just making this for myself, we're not going to do that. We don't have to do that for me. So all you do is you just take your mixture and you just put it in the egg. Since this is for me, I'm going to use my finger. And this is going to go with my lunch for today. I have some fried chicken left over from yesterday. And these deviled eggs are going to be oh so good. This is probably the shortest video that I have ever made because this dish is so easy and it's so filling. And I'm going to try to use as much as the filling as I possibly can, because you're always going to have more than what you need because you're adding ingredients. But we're going to let it pop out like that. All right. So for me, everything is about presentation. I say in cooking, there's 4 P's. You have to plan, you have to prepare, you have to be patient, and then you have to present. So on top of these, we're just gonna sprinkle a little smoked paprika. Like that. And then I have some green onions, which I love. Like this. And then we're gonna give them 2 of them just a little tail. And that's it. That's how you prepare deviled eggs. Now, people top them with different things. You can top it with bacon. You can top it with shrimp, chicken, tomatoes. I mean, just about anything can go on top. But I prefer mine simply just like this. Now let me present. Presentation to me is always everything, because I believe that people eat with their eyes first. So I just have a piece of cabbage here. And what I did in order to lay it flat is I just cut out the center stem so it would lay flat like this. And now I'm just going to, how am I going to do this? How do I want to do this? Sometimes I have to think about it. That one there. They don't want me to pick them up. That one there. That one there. That one there. And let's put those two on top like that. There you have it. Deviled eggs, Beverly's way. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you decide to try this recipe. If you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. You can always make a comment, and most of all, if you have not, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I just love hearing from you. I love reading the comments, and I'm just so excited that you stopped by to be with me. Again, my name is Beverly Lucas, and in all that you do, always remember to do what it is that you love to do. Until next Friday, for the love of Cooking Fridays, signing off.